Good morning, boys and girls. I have another story for you today. This story takes place not long after Jesus had risen from the dead, and his disciples had gone to meet him in Galilee. They were near a town called Capernaum, one where Jesus had performed many miracles. On the hillside near Capernaum, he had fed the 5,000, and the disciples decided they were going to go fishing. A lot of them had been fishermen before they had been disciples of Jesus. So maybe it was Peter or Andrew or James or John, we don't know which one. They said, let's go fishing. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes there's a daddy or maybe somebody you know who likes to go fishing and it helps them to relax. And so they thought, well, maybe we can go fishing. So the disciples got in their boat and they went out just as the sun was setting. And pretty soon it became dark. Now you're going to have to use your imagination with me because it is definitely not dark right here. But they didn't know it. But as they went out fishing, someone was on the shore watching them. Do you know who that is? That's right, that's Jesus. Jesus was on the shore watching them. And as the sun started coming up in the morning, he called out, "Have you caught any fish?" Calling us. And the answer came back, "No, we haven't caught any fish." So again, "Have you caught any fish?" No, they hadn't. Then the call came, "Throw your nets on the other side." What? Why would we need to do that? We've been fishing all night long, the disciples thought. We hadn't caught anything. But they said, well, it can't hurt. We're just about ready to go in. So they threw their nets on the other side of the boat. And wouldn't you know it, within minutes, they were struggling with a net full of fish. It was a huge net full of fish. And all of a sudden they realized, Jesus, it must be Jesus, our friend Jesus. He's the only one who could perform a miracle like that. So quick as they could, they started hauling those fish into the boat and immediately turned their boat back around and headed to the shore. And wouldn't you know it, when they got to the shore, there was a fire going, and Jesus was standing there by the fire, and there were some fish that he had that they were cooking for breakfast. And those disciples gathered around and they talked to him. They were all there standing by the fire talking to Jesus. Now, there were 11 of them there. And they talked to him, and they heard his stories, and oh, how they loved to see their friend Jesus. And Jesus, he had a special question for Peter. He says, "Peter, do you love me?" Peter said, "Yes." Peter said, "Go and feed my sheep. Go feed my sheep, Peter." And again he asked him, "Peter, do you love me?" "Yes, Lord, I love you. Go and feed my lambs." And again, "Peter, do you love me?" "Yes, Lord. Go and feed my lambs." And he spent some good time with his disciples, enjoying the morning together. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you next week for another story.